Is a B.
I have Up at a D.
That's actually hold on.
No, that's
hold on.
egregious.
That's egregious. I think that's a boring.
You're probably thinking of a different movie.
That's egregious.
No, I know the balloons. The one redeeming thing about Up is that open.
Hey y'all, welcome to Real Relatives, the podcast where three siblings dive into the world of TV and film. My name is Tosin.
And I am Penny Carmichael.
And I am Gene Rogers.
And we are the Real Relatives.
All right, welcome back to Real Relatives. And for first-time listeners, welcome to Real Relatives. This episode is going to be a little bit different. Usually we have our binge segment where we talk about a show or a specific movie, and then we go into our banter segment where we have all kinds of fun topics or whatever. But today, we don't have a specific show we're covering. We are covering a company, Pixar, which has maybe had the best run ever of movies. Just a bunch of great Pixar movies. And today we are doing a tiered ranking of Pixar movies. But before we get into that, we are going to do our quote of the day.
I'm ready.
So, the quote of today is, "It's there. I know it is because when I look at you, I can feel it. And I look at you and I'm home."
Boom. I already know what it is.
Oh, no. I know.
Crazy.
The quote queen, back at it again.
Penny, do you need me to repeat
please.
it? The quote is, "It's there. I know it is because when I look at you, I can feel it. And I look at you and I'm home." Try to give it a different delivery that time to help you out a little bit.
Yeah, the delivery was...
That's crazy.
What the heck?
All right, let's wrap it up. I'm ready to win.
All right, I think that was 15 seconds on the clock. Penny, we're gonna go to Penny first.
Watch her get it.
Oh my gosh, I have no idea.
Just go ahead and throw something
I don't know.
out.
Cheaper by the dozen.
Cheaper by the dozen. Fantastic guess. Fantastic guess.
I have no idea.
You don't know me at all.
I'm ready.
Tosin, go ahead.
It is Finding Nemo.
Facts.
Yes, baby, it's Dory.
It
She's
is?
talking to Marlin, and she's like, "It's there. I can find it. When I see you, I see home." And she looks so sad.
I literally don't remember
I'm
that
saying
line at
Tosin's
all.
doing it like she lives in the ocean. She was there.
Yeah, it's Finding Nemo.
I don't remember that line at all.
A few lines in, a few words in, I was like, "Oh my gosh, this sounds familiar." And then I was like, "I already know. It's Finding Nemo."
All right,
Wow,
congrats,
it's kind of
Tosin.
a
I think
champ.
you're up like 37 to. I think Penny, you have 3 and I have 2, so you're not in last.
I don't even think you have two.
Whoa!
Oh, wait. Okay, never mind.
That's
never mind.
crazy.
Yeah.
You're going to deduct a point for sportsmanship. Anyway,
This guy's
we are.
any means necessary.
Look, so we're not going to be talking super in depth about any of these movies today, but general spoiler warning for everything Pixar. We will be talking about all the movies, so
Spoiler warning for me because I haven't seen all of them.
facts. And we are not going to cover Inside Out 2, but other than that, we are going to. Okay, Producer E has had a chance to see it.
Producer E has
Sorry.
seen it. He's making a
Okay,
face.
representation matters. Producer E, you have been there. You have been in the trenches. Everyone, let's get into it. And we're just going to go.
excited.
As a quick explanation, we're going to go in what I think is chronological order. Sorry if some of these movies are out of order. I got this from the internet. But we are going to talk about each movie, give it our own personal ranking from D is the very bottom, and D, C, B, A, and then S is basically a nearly perfect movie. And then maybe it stands for Supreme, sure. And maybe it stands for Special, I don't know. And then we're going to average it out, and at the end of it, we're going to have a Real Relatives tiered list. So,
Our first ever.
ladies, let's begin. And the first Pixar movie that ever came out in 1995 was Toy Story. I think this should be pretty quick because I think everyone should have it at the very
I already know
least.
how Gene feels
I know about
these
Toy
movies.
Story.
I mean, I think everyone agrees it's at least at an A.
No.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. I have Toy Story at a C.
Me too.
I am sick.
You
What are we
can't-
talking about?
The first one's kind of boring.
It's boring. Buzz is freaking weird. He's a weird kid. He's chopping the
Buzz is
heads
not a
off
kid.
of toys. What is he? Is his name Buzz? Woody?
No.
Who is he?
What?
Sid.
Sid is not the main character. Andy's the kid.
No. She knows
No.
that. She just thinks that Sid is weird.
Sid is weird, but his name should have been Buzz because he was giving like Buzz energy. Anyway, Sid is really
He had
weird.
a buzz cut. What are you talking about?
It's like it's because the cut. Is that what you're?
And those teeth, them braces.
All right, okay.
He was just weird. The story was kind of boring. I know it was the thing that like launched Pixar into like the shining star it is today, but Toy Story did not do it for me.
Guys, let me tell you something. This is going to be embarrassing, okay? This is going to be embarrassing for all of us. Okay, so 2 C's and 1 A, I think, would average out, let's say, to a... I'm forcing it. It's going to be a B minus, so let's put it on the B.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's okay.
It'll be on the
with
B.
me.
That's
Okay.
fair.
I just
And
want to
producer
say.
E, thank you for keeping track of all of this.
Yes.
I just want to say that like I'm now realizing I don't remember like 90% of these films.
It's okay.
But I remember the feeling that I had.
Exactly.
like,
We're going from the
about-
feelings. We're going from the gut. All right.
Okay.
Your gut will never leave you wrong, Olivia. So,
Who? What? Oh,
that a
yeah.
Pixar movie?
No, Scandal.
Oh, Scandal.
Yeah, come on.
like, what?
Maybe we'll do a Shondaland tier list someday.
Oh, that could be
Lord.
fun. There's only so many. though.
Much shorter.
Yeah.
Her bag is deeper than we think. But anyway, all right.
Next movie.
Number 2, 1998, A Bug's Life.
Okay. So for this one, I gave it a B.
I'm
It has great memories attached to it.
I also
but
gave it a B.
yeah,
sorry.
but the ants. I don't like to work, and that's all the movie was about, was working. So it just didn't totally sit with me. as
So
a
here's
kid.
what's easy. I gave it a B as well.
Oh, hey.
Let me tell you something though. I guarantee that people are going to destroy us for having Toy Story and A Bug's Life on the same tier,
Oh, they might. I'm ready
and
for
you
it,
guys
though.
should be embarrassed.
No.
I don't know anything. I don't know about your
millennials-
generation.
I
Your
think
generation's
millennials
lost.
Might, like,
Your generation
have
is
more-
lost.
Okay, I get relax. Like, take a breath.
You sound like an old man.
I think
Gene.
millennials maybe are more connected to Toy Story than my
Not
gen.
me. I'm a millennial,
But-
and I put the thing.
Just put that thing where it goes.
So okay.
I don't know. Bug's Life is like it's like a quality seller,
cute.
and this is for Pixar, right? Like it's
Yes,
definitely
yes.
better than other like
Sure.
children's
I
animated
remember
films.
Ants came out around the same time.
Oh,
And-
yes.
Which was not a bad movie. I enjoyed it. It was like a darker movie, but I was like, I think A Bug's Life is a little bit more, say more my speed. Anyway, all right.
cute.
Moving on. They followed it up with a sequel, first of many, 1999, Toy Story 2. Penny, I believe you were probably born thereabouts, right around that time.
Don't be
Why are
giving out her
you?
information
Yeah,
like
I feel
that.
like you're okay. Fed.
Maybe she was. Maybe she wasn't.
True. Sorry. All right, go ahead. So, yeah.
Also, when I was born. Anyway, so Toy Story 2. I put Toy Story 2 at a C.
Oh, also, sorry, random, but it's blowing my mind that like Toy Story is older than Penny.
No, actually,
yeah.
That's crazy.
that's funny.
Okay, wait. So you put it at a C.
I put it at a C. To be honest, what was that? The one with the way I don't even remember
the one with nothing because you don't remember the
came-
film.
Jesse came through.
Yeah,
Jesse. Oh, Jesse.
Yeah.
that's Woody's boo, right?
Yeah.
Right.
No, that's like his twin. He likes
No, it's-
Bo Peep. He likes Bo Peep.
But
It's Woody
maybe
and Bo
Jesse was
Peep.
his friend.
See, look at you.
Oh, that's
Gene.
You might be
The
right.
Toy
Not his
Story
twin
fan.
though.
True.
That's not his twin.
Wait, were Jesse and Buzz a thing, or did I make that up?
Yes, it was Jesse and Buzz.
Jesse and Buzz.
Okay.
It was Jesse and Buzz. Okay, but for me, for Toy Story 2, I put it at a D, and that's just because I never watched Toy
D for
Story 2.
don't remember.
Yeah, I never watched Toy Story 2, and I wasn't a huge fan of Toy Story 1, so I just feel like I wouldn't have liked it. So I put
But
it at
shouldn't
a
we?
D.
My personal opinion is like if you haven't seen it, you should just abstain.
No, it's a D.
I didn't put it a D because I feel like I had to classify certain other films as a D, so I was like, not going to put Toy Story 2 in that category. But
Honestly,
I don't
to
remember
me,
that
it was
well.
the same quality as Toy Story, so I'm putting it at an A.
You
personally,
would love these films.
yeah. Y'all gonna be sick of me.
So where does it fall into the
So we have
average?
We have okay. So
'Cause we're kinda spread
obviously
out.
an A and a C would make it a B, and then
Don't forget my D.
2 B's and a D. We'll probably make it a C. We really shouldn't count Tosin's opinion, but that's fine. We'll put it at C. This is
Fair, actually, but
This is insane.
I'm part of this show, so we're counting my opinion.
And she flips her hair.
Okay,
Next
guys, I'm so
film.
discouraged. Monsters Inc. Let's get into it. I think here's where we're gonna start to.
I'm about to have an unpopular opinion.
Go ahead.
Okay. I have Monsters Inc. at a C.
It's not unpopular.
Oh, really?
Okay, cool. I know people
You and me are eye to eye,
love
baby.
people love, or maybe my people, my gen, my age group, they really like Monsters Inc. People like that movie a lot.
I think a lot of them were because it's like if you know what I'm saying, like the things that when you're like a baby and you just get put right in front of the TV for screen time. Monsters Inc. was that for a lot of your generation.
Yeah, no, I think
Which
it came out.
babies?
It came out in
Your
2000.
babies
What does it
watch
say?
TV?
Huh?
I did. Daddy would pop. Daddy would pop me
Hey,
from
look,
the TV.
everyone can raise their kids how they want. Please.
What is that? Was 2000? 2001?
2001.
2001.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, like if you're my age, you're like a toddler, you know, you
Yeah,
could
yeah.
sit down and watch like Monsters Inc.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
kind of. But I don't know. I just remember like always feeling like kind of like bored and like hot watching that movie. I don't know.
Hold up.
I don't know what you're saying.
Wait. Yeah, I don't know about hot.
I don't know. Like
Wait, Gene, so what's your rank for it?
Same.
Okay, so you're telling me it didn't get to y'all whenever you get to the end of Monsters Inc. and she thinks that Sully or Scully, whatever that big
Sully.
hairy beast name is, and she opens the door doing the boo thing, thinking that he's gonna be there, but he had to like shut the door so that she couldn't go in anymore?
no, it got me. And then also the end when he opens the door and she goes boo or whatever, and he's like, oh my gosh, no, yeah, it's really sweet. I just don't think like the rest of the movie like.
Sweet enough to be a C.
But also, it was like such a unique concept of how
Man,
their
just give me a
world
rank.
ran.
What is-
Okay,
what a
okay.
business, boy.
Honestly, I'm fighting real
No, it
hard
is-
for a movie that I ranked a B.
Actually, the premise is very cute.
Yeah.
It's very fun. Like for a
Yeah.
kids movie, it's interesting. I just think like the execution was not.
It's fine. There are other ones that I feel like we might go
Yeah, yeah.
toe to toe on, and I won't die on the hill for Monsters Inc.
All
So
right.
for me, it's a B.
So two C's and a B. It's a C. Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess.
All right. I think this is a big one, right? Finding Nemo, huge.
Let's do
Yeah.
this.
Huge movie for Pixar.
Yeah.
2003. Where are we at?
For me,
Yeah.
I'll go first.
Yeah.
Since I got the quote.
What-
Finding
what?
Nemo.
Yeah. All
I
right.
put Finding Nemo as an S. Top tier movie. Great story about family fighting for the ones that you love,
Yeah.
pushing through the ocean. And I
Yeah.
have like also really soft, great memories attached to my dad with that movie because that's when, he would take us to the discount theater, Penny, because we wasn't paying full price.
I didn't
And
go to discount theaters. Y'all lived a different childhood than I did.
Okay. Anyway, me and I guess my older sisters, the other sisters, not Penny. I don't even know if she was born yet when
Wah,
Finding Nemo
wah,
came out. But yeah, we would go and watch it. We watched it so many times, and yeah, I love Finding Nemo, so it's definitely an S for me. Great story, and then also like a lot of nostalgia attached.
So it kind of worked the opposite way for me because, bro, I feel like that movie was the most overplayed Pixar movie
It
of
actually
my
was
life.
really
It was so
overplayed.
sweet.
Yeah, no.
It was really
Here's the
overplayed,
thing:
even
it
when
is
I
actually
was so
baseline a fantastic movie. It's a
Yeah.
great movie, but the overplayedness of it for me drove it to a B. And
A B?
I'm sorry, everybody.
Whoa.
There's
Look,
Gene.
I'm sorry.
The one who's ranking Toy Story.
It is great. No, look. It's great. There was like a couple of years, like because it came out in 2003, so that's like right around high school time for me. And like I feel like relax, buddy, relax, buddy. I just feel like like Dead Week. For final, like
Yeah.
before
yeah.
finals, but after, like, so we would go to classes and not do anything for Dead Week, right? And I just feel like every teacher rolled that TV out and put Finding Nemo on.
they used to roll
And
the
That's
TVs
your school. They were playing Gone with the Wind for us for
That's-
Dead Week
that's
when I was in
actually-
high school.
that's actually criminal. And so, yeah, I don't know. I just saw it too many times, too many quotes, too much hype. That's where it's at.
So
for
you're
me.
just
I
a
don't know.
hater. It's not the quality of the movie. You're just a hater, and you want to
if
be
you can go off
contrarian to
nostalgia,
what
I can go off
everyone
nostalgia
loves.
too. Penny, what do you
Tensions
what's
are
up? What's up?
Rising on the
Yes.
set of Real Relatives.
Penny, come on, bring it home.
We know where it's gonna land.
So I put it as an S.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, I'm surprised.
I only have 2 movies at S.
Yeah.
And so here's the thing.
Well then, whoa! You only have 2 movies as an S.
I do.
And one of them is
I mean-
Finding Nemo.
Yeah, because that's where it deserves to be. Let her explain.
Yes.
Jean.
So I agree with you, Gene. There was a period of time when I was younger. I was like, bro, I'm always seeing Finding Nemo. I'm getting irritated. Like, it plays too much. Yeah. But then I really had to think about it. I was like, the movie actually is like a really good film, and they went on a journey.
Yeah,
they went on a journey.
P. Sherman 32, Wallaby Way, Sydney, Australia.
Okay.
How much money would you put on the fact that those numbers were actually 32, or you just make something up?
No, P. Sherman.
I know the P. Sherman, Wallaby, whatever.
P.
That's
Sherman
right.
32, Wallaby Way, Sydney.
Let's put some money on it.
No, yeah,
I mean, with all the times you watched it, Gene, I'm surprised that you don't have the address memorized. Yeah, someone pull it up. Pull up the address.
All right. Anyway, it's fine. We're moving on. So wait, we're gonna put it. We'll come back to to our bet, but it's $5 for everyone. But we're gonna put it at an A, right? Is that or two S's and a B? What is that? A, right?
It's an A.
It's an A.
Yeah,
Which I feel like is actually
I think
appropriate.
we can agree for A.
Dang, Penny, we lost $5.
I was gonna say it's 42. It's 42.
Whatever. Close enough.
Appreciate you guys. All right. Next up, Penny. If it's two movies, I think you're going back to back on S. Is The Incredibles in 2004, and that's got to be an S. The movie was incredible.
The Incredibles is an S.
Okay.
S level film.
I knew you were going back to back.
No, yeah. But those are anyway. But wait, Toast, what's your answer?
Incredibles.
Okay.
S,
Easy.
No, okay, I'm glad because
First
that is
S. At the time, it
easily
may have been the
the
best
best Pixar
superhero
film.
adaptation ever.
It's a what?
Like it's like the best superhero movie I'd ever seen in my life.
It
at
was
that
so
time.
good. Coming
honestly,
from
it's so
Pixar.
good.
Yeah.
And it still is.
Those
It's crazy
superheroes.
actually because if you go watch that
It's up
movie,
there.
it's actually quality. And I'm like, this, bro. To me, it's the best Pixar movie.
It stands the test of
Where they
time.
were throwing baby
Oh,
Jack
sorry.
around trying to save him towards the end. And he they were sliding on Frozone's ice. And but it's an S. That's great. I'm glad we're all aligned on that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So easy. All right. 2006, Cars. For me, it's a B.
Interesting.
I know it's probably. Let me real quick. It's probably higher. Actually, you guys go first.
Okay.
What do you think?
I put it as an A actually.
Oh, really?
What?
Yeah, I put it in A.
Well, it's the best sports movie of all time. So.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Go back and listen to episode 1, quote of the day. Wow. Okay. So for me, I put Cars at a C.
Which I'm not surprised that you put it at a C, even though you did say it was the best sports movie of all time. So I feel like it would be higher. But I don't know. I actually feel like that film was like really good.
I don't know that I feel that so much as a lot of people feel like this is one of the weaker first Pixar movies. Mm-hmm. I was living in Texas. I saw it with my church. It was a primarily white church. It just felt I don't know that they were conservative necessarily, but I just felt like when we were in there watching that movie with that, that country. It was a country Pixar movie.
Life is a Highway.
You don't
really
think? I was gonna
here?
say y'all don't think Life is a Highway? You don't want to ride it all night long?
I mean, something about it. Okay, but something about it, I think, really made me in that theater feel like, I like this.
Yeah.
Going back though,
okay.
I think B is as high as I could put it, so I think it averages out at a B.
Okay,
Right?
I'm not mad about that, but I think it's a nice
I
movie.
can't believe you put it as an A, Penny. That's very surprising.
Next up, 07, Ratatouille.
Let me go first. That's a D.
D.
I've only seen
D.
clips of it, but never ever will I be okay with the rat making my face.
All right.
So it's a D. It's a D off of the strength of that.
And I knew you guys were going to be overly harsh. I'm going to drag it up. I'm going to give it an A. I think,
What?
No. Look,
It's a rat cooking food.
Ratatouille is even besides the rat cooking food, you think Ratatouille is an A-level film?
I'm going to go quick. Here's the thing. I
a
was
rat.
2007. It was dropped. I watched it. I was like in college, like just got to college, out on my own for the first time. And something about that, Remy was out on his own. I don't know, man. It was something about that. Anyway, so I think then that averages out. You said 2 Ds and an A. It might actually just, is that a C?
Yeah, buddy.
All right,
it has to be.
We'll call it a C. All right, I think you guys are going to hate on this next movie. 08, WALL-E.
So I actually never watched WALL-E, but I really thought the robots were cute, so I put it at a C.
You don't
even
need
know what
to.
it's
It's
about.
a D.
I
That
knew-
movie is so boring. Like, what is even going on? Like, nothing happens.
WALL-E.
It was a beautiful movie, though.
I mean, no, sorry.
A beautiful movie about the environment. The highest I could give it was a B, though. It was B for boring, B for also beautiful. I loved it. I love the art of it, though. So I think that averages out to a C.
Okay.
I
Right?
guess so.
Yeah. 2009. They're really cracking at this point. 7, 8, 9. They're dropping movies every year. Up.
If it's up, then it's stuck. Give it an S.
Really?
Give it an S. Yes, it was so sweet.
Sorry.
So sweet.
S for sorry? Yeah.
S. Yeah. Well, now y'all have me doubt myself a little bit. Tell me why.
No,
Tell me your rank.
Gina, I want to hear. I want to hear what you have.
B. Honestly, Up was another.
What?
It was a little bit overrated to me, but
was so cute.
I like the movie.
The
I
House
like
of
the movie, but it
Moons.
didn't have a lot of lasting power in my memory. I don't know, man. It's a B.
I have Up at a D.
That's actually hold on.
No, that's
hold on.
egregious.
I don't.
That's
I
egregious.
think that's a boring.
You're probably thinking of a different movie.
One
That's egregious.
No, I know the balloons. The one redeeming thing about Up is that opening scene actually is very sweet, and it's probably like one of the best opening scenes of like a film ever. But I can't stand Russell. I cannot
He's very
stand
annoying.
Russell.
And so is the dog.
I was like,
Doug's
at
the
some
dog.
point they ended up on another continent. I was like,
Yeah,
what's
because
going-
the balloons. But it's Pixar though. What do they do in those movies that are realistic?
I was bored.
Besides grief.
It's
Okay,
boring.
all right,
Russell's
all right,
annoying.
all right.
D.
So then, look,
But
it's a
You
B.
don't see
It's a
yourself
B.
in the old man, Penny?
All right,
Okay.
it's a B. Just relax.
Wait, what?
It is averaging
We'll
out
have
at
to
a B
unpack
for
that
us.
later.
See yourself in the old man is crazy. Okay, number 11. This 2010 Toy Story 3, and I already know based off of what y'all were talking about that y'all don't have the same ranking, but it's an S for me.
It's an A for me.
It's an A for me as well.
It was a solid. It was the
Yeah.
first time I ever liked Toy Story.
The back half of Toy
I thought
Story.
they were coming to the end. Okay.
The back half
And
of
here's the
Toy
thing,
Story.
for me
Into the
too.
fiery
Like, I was in college watching Toy Story, watching like, oh, you're like leaving your childhood behind. I was about to go to law school, and I just everything they were talking about in the movie just felt like it felt right.
Gene,
So,
you are old.
It was just that movie actually had me like, oh shoot, what's about to what's gonna
Yeah.
happen? Like
and
I
they
was
were all
actually,
holding
like,
hands at
yeah.
the end, and they thought that they were going to slip
that
into
was
the
a good-
fire.
no,
It was good.
They did
yeah.
good. They did
That was
good.
an A.
I like that.
Okay.
So what is? I mean,
I guess that puts us as an A.
A, right?
Toy Story
Yeah,
3.
two
Yeah.
A's. Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Okay. Toy Story 3 A. All right. So Cars 2, real quick. D.
D. Never saw it.
Yeah. D for don't remember.
Yeah, I don't. Wait, shoot. What did I put? Oh yeah. I think I have that as like a. Oh no, I think maybe I had it as C. But
All
now
right,
that I
so
think
it sounds
about
like
it,
it's
I
a
think
D
it
for
makes
us.
more sense. As
It's a D for us. Moving on. Brave.
Brave. Okay, Brave. I put Brave at a C.
I also put Brave at a C.
Yeah.
I don't know that I've
it was
seen
fine.
it, so I just didn't vote on it.
It was
so-
just okay.
It was fine.
And I don't put it at the level that I do the
Yeah.
D movies on my list. So
Sure,
I'm
sure.
like, it was.
We'll call it
yeah.
a C though.
I just
Accent,
remember-
accent though. The accent. Hey, I love that accent.
Why don't you try it, Gene?
That's not my. That's not. That's more of a Penny thing. Monsters University. I'm going back to D.
Never saw it, so I'm gonna put it at a C.
I put it at a B.
Wait, hold on. So some stuff you don't see, you put at D, and some stuff you put at C.
Yeah, but I do it based off of the first movie. That's how I decide.
It actually doesn't make sense.
You're saying
Wait.
something. You're saying something. You're not saying
It
nothing,
actually
but you're
doesn't make
okay.
any sense. I actually put Monsters University at a B.
Okay, so C, D, B, average C.
Same.
Okay.
Aw.
Inside Out, y'all. This is an S movie. Inside Out 1 is an S movie.
So I actually put Inside Out at a B.
I also
Pissing me
put it
off.
at a B.
Yeah.
Also pissing me off.
And I think it's because like the person Sadness really irritated me. And I know that was the point of the movie, but she really, really irritated me.
That's surprising.
I just
'Cause feel
And
remember
I'm not a
being
big
like-
doom and gloom person.
I just remember feeling like, you know, like it's cute that they're teaching kids about kind of like their emotions and what's
Yeah.
going on. Again, all the premises for all these movies are like
Yeah,
fantastic for
no,
the
like
most
that.
part.
By the
But
way,
I was like,
baseline, a
it's
D
cute.
Pixar movie is like in real life like a B plus regular movie.
Yeah,
so let's
like,
let's
yeah.
just be clear about that.
But yeah, so it was pretty. I was like,
been.
all right. So what is
solid.
it? So you said two. You guys B and B.
Yeah.
BBS. Let's call it an A.
An A.
All
That's
right.
that's
That's
fair.
okay.
I'm not mad at that.
Cool. The Good Dinosaur. Never seen it.
Never saw it. I
Never
put
saw
it
it, so I put it a D. Yeah,
I put it
just
in D
never
because
saw
I
it.
heard it got a lot of bad reviews.
I heard
Mine's
that
just-
too.
Oh, it
based
did,
off of
huh?
hearsay.
Honestly, I haven't seen it, but I've heard yeah, not good things.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll call it a D. Sorry. Finding Dory.
So I put Finding Dory at an A, but to be honest, I can't remember what it was about. I think she went to like find her parents, but that was about it. I feel like I thought it was cute. Maybe it should be a B for me actually.
But then
I
she
might
went to
be-
like the.
I put it as C out of
don't
respect,
remember.
but I don't
I
really
put it
remember
at a
either.
C as well.
Okay.
She went to like the preservation, like aquatic
Yeah.
preservation whatever conservatory.
with
I don't
the
know.
whales and stuff.
Yeah, and like she, you
Was
know,
she
she
speaking
just
whale?
met new people. Huh?
Well, she was speaking whale in the first one too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember it a lot, so I
I just remember it was like fine.
It was cool,
but
yeah.
I'm
C,
down
C.
to knock it down to
All right.
a B.
C's across the board. I think it's a C.
Yeah.
For all of us. Cars 3. Does anyone remember?
I don't think I saw Cars 3, so I put it at D because I don't know if I,
I
saw
didn't know
it.
they got that far into the franchise, so I put that as a D.
They did
as
planes
well.
at one point.
The Planes was actually not even Pixar. Yeah, little
was
fact.
it?
Yeah, it was
Oh,
like
shoot.
Disney direct-to-TV animation or something. I said a C. Not exactly sure why, but so we'll just give it a D.
Did you watch it?
I think so. I don't know, man. I think The Good Dinosaur is the only movie I haven't seen.
Oh,
Really?
like Pixar.
Yeah. All right, Coco.
Let me go first.
Go ahead.
I put that at a S.
Okay.
Bops. It was so sweet. The end when she's like, "Bop, bop, bop, bop." I was like, oh my god.
I
It was
want
so
to.
good.
I want to hear Jean's ranking actually. Before I say
I
mine.
put it at a B.
What?
It's a B plus for me though.
I also put it at a B.
A B?
So the final scene actually when she said "Papa," that actually. Look, I don't cry very much, like for like on-screen content,
Yeah.
or just in
Or
general.
off-screen content. What are you talking about?
But actually, I actually almost cried like for that. I don't. It was so,
so,
sad,
like,
because it was actually such a crazy thing.
It's a sad story.
Really
Wait,
sad.
what are you talking about? Why is it a B?
The rest
I'm
of
getting
it-
upset.
the rest of
hold
it,
on,
I was like-
hold on. Yeah, I mean,
But it was like a good story. He
It was a
thought
good
that
story.
his family, like with his, he learned the true history of his family. You're seeing his heritage and his culture. He goes into the New York. It's beautifully, like, I can't really say shot because it's an animation, but like the orange
drawn,
flowers that are
animated.
everywhere. Like it's,
Yeah.
it's such a good story.
It is a good story. I just don't
It
know
has
if I.
great tunes.
I'm saying ranking it compared to the other films, right?
Yeah.
Is like
Look,
It's an
so S and 2 Bs, I think, puts it at an
At an
A for
A.
us, which is,
Which
I
I'm
think,
fine.
right where it's
Okay.
supposed to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not where it's supposed to be, but that is where it is.
Incredibles 2.
I gave that.
2000. This is 2000. We're at 2018 now.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like, I'm pretty sure I was in high school when this came out.
I gave that an A.
I gave it a B.
I also
Okay.
gave it a B. I think I went to see it with you, Tos. I think we went to go see it at the theater together. But I remember thinking it was like solid.
Yeah.
Like fun.
Hard to live
watch,
up to the first one though.
for sure.
I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't go in with those expectations. I also
Sure.
feel like I don't remember how that one went, and so I'm also factoring in my love for Incredibles. So
Yeah.
that's why I gave it an
It was
A.
like the mom took the lead.
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
the dad's.
You know what? Yeah, the
Jack
mom
was
took the lead.
wild.
Actually, I'm going A. I'm going A.
Oh,
As a feminist.
okay.
As a feminist, I think I'm gonna go. Yeah. So
So that makes it an A.
I think it makes it an A. Should it be? I mean, actually, yeah. We have Incredibles 1 as an S.
Wait, we did. It was 2 Bs and 1 A, right?
No, but he changed it
I
to
changed
an
it to
A.
A. So now it's
an
A, B, and
now.
S.
Oh, okay,
So it's an A.
okay.
All right. Toy Story 4.
I gave Toy Story 4 a B.
So did I.
Okay.
Oh, I gave it an A.
Okay.
I remember. I also remember being pleasantly surprised because I was
Yeah.
like,
That's
I went
fair.
to watch it with you guys at the theater, and I was like, I don't think we need another Toy Story. Like, I don't know why they're doing this. And I left, and I was like, you know what? I actually enjoyed that. That was good. And now I think they're really done.
I think I enjoyed it too, but part of my issue may have also been like that third movie was so beautiful. It was so amazing to me that I didn't think
They could have ended it
Yeah,
there.
they
Oh,
shouldn't-
I remember
and-
liking it, but
So maybe I'm penalizing for that, but
I wouldn't
not a
be
B.
mad to knock it down to a B.
2 Bs and what?
I had it at an A. But I'm
Okay.
Two
not-
Bs
So I think
and
it's
so
a B. Okay.
Yeah, like a B plus.
All right, guys, this one's going to be very important to us. Not this next one. Next one is Onward, which is great. It's a great movie. It's also important to us.
Oh,
but
Gene, I remember you said you liked it a lot. Or it was
2020.
sad.
I did like Onward. I think I would still put it at a B for me, B plus, whatever. But it was a B. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Onward was also a B for me, and the ending really got me when it was the little brother who
I
hadn't.
haven't seen the movie.
Okay, I'll shut
So
up.
I haven't seen it. I
Okay.
put it at a D because I haven't seen it, but I'll take y'all's word for it. B.
Ooh, 2 Bs and a D.
But she hasn't.
But I mean, I
seen
haven't
it,
seen
so
it,
I say
so
leave
I
it at a
think
B.
yeah, you guys can.
I
just-
want to. Yeah, I feel like it should be. I feel.
Producer
He said that's not the way we've been doing it.
His finger no.
Producer. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it's got to
You
be a
think
C.
it's a C?
It's got to be a C based on how we've been combining these rankings.
Okay,
Which is
whatever,
why I
that's
said if
fine.
you haven't seen it, we should abstain. But we
Okay,
made the
okay.
rules.
That's what I said. I hadn't seen. You know.
And
watch
so,
I will.
man, that's tough. I feel like people also underrated Onward. But all right, so the next movie, also released in 2020, Soul.
Oh.
Guys, we
I
gotta
put
do the
Soul
right.
at an A.
We gotta do the right thing here.
Oh no, I think I might not be doing the right thing.
Go ahead.
I gave it a B. I thought it was really good and I liked it, but I'm gonna be that nitpicky person. I really hated that like the black person couldn't be black. And his whole thing was, I think, like what was it? He was like saving some white woman. Anyway, the narrative and all that stuff around it, I was just like, it's a great story, it's super cute, but there were those things that just irked me. I'm like, this could just be a black.
You know, we had that
character,
conversation,
so I gave it a B.
Penny and I, the other day about like for our movies, like we turn into animals, or if it's set in
like
Africa,
Princess and
then
the
it's
Frog.
already majority animals or all animals.
Yeah, Lion King,
Yeah.
things like that. So I was
Tarzan.
like, nah.
It's actually funny because we were like, wait,
it's cute, though.
what does it happen in most of our movies? And then we were like, okay, Princess and the Frog, Soul, and then we said, wait, we don't have any other
Yeah.
movies.
I said, what are the other? I feel you know.
So which
I put it at.
Yeah.
I would give it a B plus, but I'm putting it at B also.
Wow, I
I
It
liked
annoyed
it,
me that, yeah.
but you know, especially with all these other movies, I think it ends up at a B.
okay.
Luca, 2021.
Never seen it.
Luca's so cute.
It
I'm gonna
was
give
cute.
it an A.
I'm not doing better than Soul, so I'm giving it a B.
It's a D for me. I haven't seen it, but obviously, you know, I can't really. speak
So
on it.
A, B, D puts
It's
us at probably B. I
He wanted to.
think that puts us at a B. It was a cute movie.
It was so cute.
Yeah, but
Anyway, I give it an
It is
A.
what it is.
But
Take your word for it.
wait, what is Luca's rank?
B.
B?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think we have an A, a B, and a D. So B.
A, B, and a D. So that would be
I think it's a. I
Mine's
think
a
it's a
fake
B.
D,
I think it's like a B minus.
a B. Okay, yeah, let's do B, I guess.
Okay, next one is Turning Red, which is obviously an S. It's 2022.
What?
Came out during the
I
pandemic.
know Gene loves this movie.
And here's the thing. I
think it made him cry.
It is a movie about like parents and kids, and this movie came out, and we watched it like right after having our first kid. Like, there's no way this is anything but an S for me. I'm sorry.
You gave Turning Red S, but not Coco. Interesting. I gave Turning Red a B.
I also gave it a B.
It was cute, but it wasn't like, oh my gosh. And the girl, she's annoying.
She was a little annoying. I liked what it represented.
Yes.
And I thought it was cute, but I didn't feel the same way about it as I did like the A and
Yeah,
S movies.
that's
So,
fair.
Yeah.
So what is that? An S and two Bs? What have we been saying about that? Is that an A?
B.
I don't mind putting it at an A.
A minus B plus?
I don't mind
I'm trying to be
putting it
consistent.
I still
but
think
yeah.
it should be a B.
You know what? I lied. There's two movies I haven't seen because in 2022, Pixar apparently dropped Lightyear.
Oh
And
yeah, I was anyway. Sorry,
I had never seen it, so I abstained from voting.
Oh,
I haven't seen it.
Didn't abstain from voting. I'd be able to D.
I gave it a D. I haven't seen it, but I guess
Yeah, but we
can't-
haven't
All right.
seen it, so I guess
All right.
it's just kind of,
Yeah.
it's not
D
a
it
real
is.
one.
D it is.
It's a real vote. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if we're doing asterisks, so it's a D. It's going to show up as a D.
Okay, whatever.
And the last, and but not least, is Elemental, dropped in 2023. Box office wise, I remember a lot of people were like, "This movie failed, it bombed," but it actually, over the long run, had legs and did it really, really well at the box office. I personally thought it was a beautiful, kind of like touching story about families, about intercultural dating and relationships, marriage. I gave it an A. Recency bias also.
I gave Elemental a B. I definitely think it did not get the love that it deserved. It was
Yeah.
a cute movie. I love the concept and the animation, things like that. But yeah, it's a B.
I also gave it a B. I think like after we all watched it, we were like, it did feel similar to like some of the other Pixar movies or whatever.
Sure,
which I guess they
sure.
all kind of have
Yeah,
a lot of
yeah,
them have a
yeah.
similar vibe. But yeah, it was solid. It was cute, but it wasn't giving me like AS energy like how I felt about the movies I put there.
Feel you. So that puts it at a B.
All right. Not bad
Ladies,
with
we have done it. 27 movies, and we have our tier list. I think we only had one collective S, which is what it is.
Oh, yeah, that's crazy.
But I think maybe that's the way it should be. S is
Yeah.
very special. So we have our list. But for the listeners, Tosin, why don't you go ahead and do a quick recap and let them know what is the official Real Relatives tiered Pixar list?
that. Yes, I would love to. Alrighty, we'll go from D through S. So at D, we have, that font is really small, so actually, can you zoom in, producer, please? Thank you. At D, we have Cars 2, The Good Dinosaur, Cars 3, and Lightyear. For our C level, we have Toy Story 2, Monsters Inc., Ratatouille, Wall-E, Brave, Monsters University, Finding Dory, and Onward. And for B, we have Toy Story, A Bug's Life, Cars, the original, Up, Toy Story 4, Soul, Luca, and Elemental. And then for A, we have Finding Nemo, Toy Story 3, Inside Out, Coco, Incredibles 2, and Turning Red. And for S, the one and only, the supreme, the super special, we have The Incredibles. So we'll actually put this list up when this episode goes live. We're going to have the list up on our Instagram as well, at Real Relatives. And feel free to leave some comments. You know, let us know what you think about our ranking here. Do you agree? Do you disagree? We want to hear from you. Let us know.
Absolutely. And, you know, obviously at the very top of our collective list is The Incredibles. But I don't know if it's at the top of each of our personal lists. And so for today's wild card question, I want to ask all of us, what is the actual best ever Pixar movie?
I will go first because I actually already said it. My bad. Before. I think Incredibles is the best movie. I don't know if I need to get into it. I think we kind of we talked about it a little bit already when we were giving our reasonings for S, but yes, I just reiterate that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Incredibles for Pasta Penne. I can go next. So for myself, I'm gonna stick. Oh, this is a hard one, but I'm gonna stick with Finding Nemo.
Okay.
It just has a very special place in my heart, and I think it's a great story. That's a ride or die dad.
Yeah.
Okay. Have your kids with a Marlin.
Period.
I like that.
You think you're a Marlin?
I like to think I'm a little bit about. There we go. I like to think I got a little Marlin in me. And mine was tough too. I was like, I was right there on Toy Story 3, but honestly, I think it's Inside Out for me. Like, I don't know. I had just become like a real adult, but still felt. You know how we
So
just
he
like
says.
you get out of school, but you still feel like a kid.
Oh yeah.
And
Yeah, I'm currently
right,
cosplaying.
facts. And I was like, oh man, nah, my emotions. Why do my emotions still feel like this? Like
Yeah.
it was broken down so beautifully. Anyway, so for me, Inside Out was the absolute best Pixar movie ever, and I'm looking very forward to seeing Inside Out 2 because producer E, who is my brother, did not invite me to go see it with him.
Wowza.
Anyway,
And on that note,
He doesn't care. Not one bit.
facts. Ladies, it was a lovely episode. Pixar, I think, is just like every time a Pixar movie comes out, I'm at least paying attention. So
Right.
this is one of my favorite things to really talk about. I had a lot of fun
feel
talking
warm
about
and
it with you
fuzzy.
two.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nostalgia bomb. Like, whoa.
and I hope that the audience had fun listening, and I hope you all are in your own homes talking about incredible Pixar movies. But
Don't hate us too much for some of these answers.
it was a wonderful episode.
yeah.
So thank you all for listening. Does anyone have any final thoughts?
Snack of the week was a lunch of the week, big boy. It was
Crazy.
A sub, an Italian sub, some
Uh-huh.
chips. Just, good
Yeah.
old American.
Chips in the sub?
Yeah.
Yes.
Good old
This is what
American meal.
producer E was eating, by the way. And he didn't offer it to any of us. So that's my final thought.
His
is
big
that
mouth was
producer
over the
E didn't share
The juices were
his
dripping
food
from the
with
corners
us.
of his mouth. It was real good.
That's crazy. I'm worried for what's going to happen to you guys when the mics are off. Robert Downey Jr. back in the MCU. I don't know when this is going to drop, so this might be like a while after the news drops that you guys get this episode, but I think it's going to be relevant because he's not going to actually be in a movie until
Yeah, for a while.
2025.
Yeah.
We'll still be on by then.
He's coming back as Dr. Doom. What?
Dr. Doom.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I'm not sure how to feel about it. I was like, okay, cool, he's coming back, but at the same time I was like, this feels a little weird, a little desperate, and also like
Yikes.
not true to the comics. I don't know. I was feeling conflicted.
I don't even know who Dr. Doom is. I thought that was like a
Dang,
DC
I need more
thing.
nerds, bro.
I'm not as
Where the nerds
familiar
at?
with Fantastic Four, which is
Oh, that's
which Gene had to remind me that it was
Where the nerds
Fantastic
at, man?
Four. But I'm yeah.
All right, nerds, tap in
yeah.
on
We
socials.
talked to
Sorry.
Gene 'cause
At
Penny
Real
and I can't
Relatives,
help him.
on Instagram, on Twitter. Let us know what you think about RDJ back in the MCU.
All right. Is that it?
That's it for
Yeah.
me.
Cool.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to Real Relatives. We hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, please take a moment to leave a review, rate us, subscribe, and share our podcast with your people. We're available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, and whatever platform you enjoy listening to podcasts on. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter, or X, at Real Relatives. That's REEL, Relatives, to stay updated on new episodes, vote on polls, because, side note, Gene loves a good IG story poll, and just share your thoughts with us. We really mean it when we say we want to hear from you. Make sure to tune in again in 2 weeks for more banter on TV and movies with the relatives. Until then, take care and happy watching.